scared of the toaster?
Are you scared of a toaster?
No, but you know what happens is when it sometimes when it's bored it likes to go ding 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 ding.
Okay.
When it pops up.
Yes.
This looks like Vaseline.
Thanks. I'm sure everybody wanted to hear about that.
It looks more like Vaseline than butter.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Hold up. What? 9876. Yes, it isn't midnight. I'm tired of doing the midnight streams. They get no views. Nobody shows up. My shorts get more streams in an hour than my 5-hour live streams. So I'm trying something else. We're also doing some modification on something that just showed up, so... Oh my god, you piece of shit. Sometimes I really don't enjoy working with titanium. It is a great material, but using it for screws is a horrible idea. Oh, it goes on this side. Duh. Fucking moron. Anyway, I'm trying a new schedule. I'll be streaming a little more randomly, but we'll see how that goes when compared to my nightly routine that hasn't worked out for the last month or so. Beautiful. Okay, now we put that away, and then we take the Sebenza apart because aftermarket parts just showed up for that. Juan, what's up? How's it going? Put that back. So we got an aftermarket front scale and another backspacer. And this one will be going on the work knife. Day's going all right. Pretty relaxing. As much as I hate taking these things apart because they're... Once you take them apart and put them together and then they're finally smooth, you take them apart again and then it's just not smooth once you put it back together again. It never is. That's just how it always works out. So this is a sandblasted finish. Go ahead and wipe the oil off that. I don't know why they put oil on it when it doesn't rust. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Anyway, these are supposed to be for a Sebenza 21. This is a Sebenza 31. Tolerances haven't changed, so it should fit just fine. But I'm probably going to leave the stock one on. Just leave the plate alone.
I'm not. It's the dishes or the...
Okay, whatever. Dakota, what's up? Welcome back. I knew something was off. Explains why it's so smooth when this thing's backing itself out again. Yeah, I got a new front scale for this. And then I got a new backspacer. Which is what we're putting on right now. We're going to have to modify this a little bit. Because they don't tend to fit when you buy them. You got to do a little bit of sanding. And I hate sanding, but I'll do what it takes to make my knife nicer. Just a new front scale. Back scale, I don't think that you can replace that. The back scales are custom fit to the blade. and you need to go through them to get a new back scale, which I might have to do one of these days because my back scale has caused the lockup to be over 50%, and that makes me a little bit uncomfortable. It was $19. It is titanium. It feels about the same as a stock one of these. Weight-wise, they feel about the same. It doesn't have the Chris Reeve logo on it. Yes, this is the one that I had glass blasted. And I don't know if they'll glass blast this for me. I'd have to go in and ask, preferably when Matthew's in, because he seems to like me, so it's beneficial that way. Okay, so now we need the lanyard pin. Yeah, if you want to compare the two, I'll hold them up real quick. So this has a Spenza 21 hole right there that you won't get in the 31s. Now, the plan is to, I'm going to flatten this side right here. And it's going to have a hand-rubbed finish in one direction when everything's all said and done. It doesn't have a date marker on it either, where this one was made in Q2 of 2024. And this is from China, so it doesn't. Anyway, every time that I take these things apart, I clean them. No, I don't usually stream during the middle of the day, but these parts just showed up and I wanted to put them on, but I wanted to share the experience with you guys. So for these back spacers to fit, you have to have the lanyard pin in there. You're going to put this piece right here, and then you have to fit this properly. So first, I make sure that this hole fits. Let's double check everything. Okay, so because this side never fits, it's not going to fit when you try and put the pin through, which is where the sanding comes in. The other one didn't fit like that either. I had to do about 15 minutes of sanding. Being very careful. Don't want to ruin anything. If you go too far, then you go too far, and that's it. That is all you can do. So here's what we're going to do first that I didn't do last time. Is I'm going to take a pair of calipers and I'm going to measure the hole and then how big the hole has to be to fit the lanyard pin. .3. It needs to be at the very minimum 5.6. That was a lot more sanding than I thought I did. Interesting. So, let's get started. To sand something like this, where it's a round inside hole, what we will be doing is taking one of my screwdrivers right here, wrapping it with some tape, and then sticking some sandpaper around it. Oh, that's cool. I didn't notice that would fit like that. Now this stuff never really works right. It's a huge pain. Need a new piece of tape. I'll be honest, I shouldn't have taken the previous piece of tape off. Maybe, just maybe, if I grab another piece. Maybe I can go with... That's too long. Yep, new backspacer and a new front scale too. We're going to see if the front scale fits properly after we fit the new backspacer. Oh, you piece of shit. I wonder... Do I have anything else that's round? That's small enough? Or maybe... we rough up the surface of the screwdriver so that the tape sticks. Now please stick. I'm tired of fighting. Yeah, it's sandblasted, and the one on my, or the regular 31 is glass blasted. So that's what it looked like before I had it glass blasted. Oh, this is bullshit. Okay. Navs, I guess, what's up? We are modifying my new backspacer for my Sebenza. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Okay. Now, I don't think it's going to actually be S90V, but if it is, that would be absolutely insane. You didn't trademark that, but you should. You know how entertaining that would be? I hate hitting up there because that's not where I'm trying to hit. Wonder how much it costs to trademark something like that. Nothing fun's ever free. Holy cat, what's up? Okay, so it's small or large enough on one side, but the other side's still too small. Okay. It was butter going into the microwave. I know, weird ass choice.
Bro, it's just because it's like it needs to be.
Oh, it's too cold. It's not easy to spread.
Exactly. I don't need to be throwing rocks of butter around the kitchen.
Why are you throwing butter?
Because when you're trying to spread it and it won't spread. It just throws it everywhere.
I've never seen somebody throw butter.
You want to see somebody throw butter?
That's not true. I actually have seen somebody throw butter. Not in this house, though.
I hope not in this house.
We aren't savages. What'd you get? Please fit. Knives, I guess, says go back and make some Hot Pockets.
I haven't had Hot Pockets in a while.
Well, we got a shit ton of them.
Yeah, but don't you eat most of them?
No. Oh, cool. I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
What do you think the max amount of Hot Pockets you could eat in one sitting is?
Well, having more than one causes stomach issues later. I could probably do like 6 or 7 or 8.
6, 7.
Shut the hell up.
Jordan's brother.
My God.
Jordan's brother could eat 4 in one sitting.
Jordan's brother isn't a big back like I am.
Right. Oh, by the way, I found out that Tristan's following you.
Okay. Wonder if that's the Tristan who keeps showing up.
You know what his profile picture is?
No. Yes, it is.
It is the same one?
I'm talking to somebody.
Right.
I'm streaming earlier because Sabenza parts came in. And I wanted to show you guys the experience of dealing with this bullshit and stuff.
Fishes are really so busy.
This one's real. It's just parts for the real one that I ordered. They're not official parts, if that's what you're asking. You piece of shit. Just for shits and giggles, I doubt it's gonna fit, but... Almost. No, Dremel takes off too much material too quickly. The backspacer's titanium, not stainless. That's why it takes forever. I did buy a fake one, and the fake one is like really, really fake. It's crappy. Your CRK. Yeah, right. I don't think I'll ever give one of these things away. I'd rather give away one of my own designs than give away something that I spent this much money on. Yep. I'm actually getting better numbers than I usually get, and that's sad. I'm genuinely disappointed. Oh, the design's done, it's just I need the money to have it made. Well, actually, I need to have it redesigned with a different software that I can use licensing with. Other than that, the whole thing's done. I've got a company here in Idaho that's willing to work with me on having them made. And yeah, should be a fun time. Okay, so we focus on, yep. And the other front scale, I'll probably do some custom work with that. That's what I've been wanting to do. Okay. See if the pin fits. Yeah, when I did this with the last pin, or with the other Sebenza backspacer, it took about 30 minutes. Ooh. Thank God I saw where that went. Oh, get over here. Is what, a yes or no? Oh my God, we're almost there. So they say that this one's sandblasted when you order it, but now that I've got it in hand, it feels super similar to the glass blasted. So I think it's going to match up with this knife really, really nicely. It's just about time for a new piece of sandpaper. So here's what's going on. You shouldn't be able to see anything back behind this. So it should fit perfectly flush, not at an angle. Like this side's flush almost, but this side isn't. Once it fits flush, then we'll put it all together. And just real quick, I want to see if this fits properly. Damn. Looks good. Actually fits quite nicely. For an aftermarket part, I don't have any complaints on that. It's not very often that shit like that fits perfect. As you can tell, considering we're modifying one. Get another piece. Rip that piece right there. Okay. Oh, try to put it in from the side? No, it won't fit. Jay, what's up? What about the date question? I don't know what question you're talking about. Bob Rick, what's up? Welcome back. Please fit. Nope. So here's me trying to put it in from the side. just doesn't fit. We'll do a cardboard slayer thing in your honor. It is midday for us over here in America. It's almost able to fit. We're talking about a fraction of a millimeter off. Just for shits and giggles. I kind of want to see how far off we really are. Sure, but I don't want fast, I want precise. $5.38. There's no way it's that far off. And just working. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. I don't even know what size hole it is. So I don't want it fitting that tightly. I want to be able to take it off at some point. I've got the other one to where it fits both my Sebenzas. Wow, what? I wonder. Kinda. It's an aftermarket front scale. It's not one of the stock ones. So this one's the aftermarket one, and this one's stock right here. We are almost there. Well, they do it right. That's the thing. If I'm spending that much money, I want tight tolerances and proper heat treating. And they have both of those. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to Cold Steel, to be honest. I haven't been overly impressed with their products. Now, please fit. Just barely. I have not handled a Cold Steel that I've been happy with. That's the reason why there's just nothing that I've handled from Cold Steel that blew me out of the water. Yeah, I know exactly which knife you're talking about. The Matriarch is a weird knife. But it is in fact designed for fighting. Well, it's a fighting knife, so I would hope it would work for self-defense. We're getting really close now. I hate doing this. I just don't enjoy sandpaper. It's one of those feelings that I absolutely despise. Okay, we'll see you in a minute. Any day now we'll be done. You know, I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. A Dremel would have been way faster. And we're still not done. And we've been doing this for like 45 minutes. This sucks. I didn't enjoy doing it with the last one either. Titanium Justin, what's up? Modification. No modification to the original parts or anything, but modification to an aftermarket backspacer so that it fits. Oh, Dremel would have made this so much faster. I see. Well, it's the only way to get tight tolerances is by doing it all by hand. And when shit doesn't fit right, It's nothing special. It's literally just a regular toaster. Your average everyday toaster. It has 5 settings of toastiness. Plugs into a 110 outlet. Hate it when I slip. Not that anybody's gonna see the slip marks, but it just sucks knowing that they're there. Ground fog, what's up? So close. Yet so far. Last time I did this, I used a file. The file didn't work very well. Lots of mistakes. Oh, this sucks. I know I keep saying it, but genuinely, this is one of my least favorite activities. Like, I don't particularly enjoy sharpening stuff either. I'm just good at it. Let's move you guys a little bit away from the table. So when I'm shaking the table, I'm not shaking the camera too. I'm glad somebody enjoys it. Definitely isn't me. Oh, sure, it's gonna look amazing. It'll be just about the perfect work knife. That's the whole reason I got these things. Is one, the first one, I wanted to just test it all out. And then once I got a feel for it, oh, now it needs to have one. Oh, this is bullshit. We are closer than ever to making this fit, though. I can barely see any light through it. Problem is, I'm unsure of where I need to sand at this point. Okay. Atticus, what's up? I think it's about time to swap sides on this. Get some fresh sandpaper on there. And then focus. Every time I do this, I'm hoping it'll be the last time that I do it. And up to this point, every time that I've done it, it isn't. Oh, it's so close. God damn it. AJ, what's up? No. I have a small round file. I'd much rather just go with sandpaper and have it done as tight to tolerances as possible. Nope. I've been doing this for an hour. My Thanksgiving went fine. I hate to do this, but nope, didn't do anything. it just barely doesn't fit. Yep. Despise working on this shit. Sure. Went out and had dinner with family members. Blow the Europeans' minds when I say that we drove 2 hours to go see some family members. And then we do that like once every 2 months. This is bullshit. Tell me about it. But doing this, I get to see what spots don't fit. Okay. So now I'm going to go grab the round file, and we're going to take off some material. I don't know if I have a drill bit that fits properly. hate sandpaper. I hate filing. Depends on which model. You can get them for pretty cheap though. Oh, dude. AB124. That's new. So just a heads up. I can't be holding on to that SOG Twitch forever. So if you want it, I would prefer that you buy it sometime very soon. If not, I'm going to have to drop the price on Blade Binge back to where it's actually reasonable. It's so bad. That's how bad it is. Might take it apart and bend the lock bar. How much did you pay? What new knife did you get? Was yours the Kershaw you were talking about, or? Well, if you're going to give it a week as it is, then do that. But there are people out there that like to tinker a little bit. So I'd say modify it a little bit after the first week and try it out again. Depending on how good it is on the Cardboard Slayer stuff. Nope. I mean, yes, but like not from me. I have had people steal my shit before. Oh my god. This is bullshit. Is there any chance that I could fit like one layer of sandpaper between this and the thing that I'm trying to file? That sucks, man. That also sucks. Yeah, getting robbed, I believe, sucks more than having a weak detent on a knife. Believe it or not. This is bullshit. Pencil's too big. I'll check on that offer here in a minute. Oh, I'm not very fast either, so. Okay. Yeah, I saw your message. I just need to grab my other phone to do something about it. Best site is probably Blade Binge. And then next up would be eBay. Fucking titanium shavings everywhere. This is bullshit. Taking way too damn long. Mm-hmm. I'm not very good with pistols personally, so I always hit low. I'm not gonna take a risk like that. Rifles I'm pretty damn good with. Something about not having stock or that third point of contact just causes issues with me, unfortunately. Oh, my phone's sitting up here. Yeah, kinda. That's basically what happens every time I go to the range. If I were aiming at your upper chest, I'd hit you in the balls. Right side, I aim at your head and I hit you in the stomach, so. Open Blade Binge. Log in on Blade Binge real quick. A new offer? No way. Well, there we go. I accepted the offer. Now I'm waiting for payment. Continuing on, this is bullshit. My first one wasn't this bad. Maybe. See, I need a rod that's about that thick for this. But I don't have one other than this one, and this one ain't working properly. And the pencil's too big, and the screwdrivers are too small. What about you? Too big. I don't have a nail around here, unfortunately. It is time to talk about this stream sponsor. Me, because I'm not sponsored. Woohoo! And stuff. I guess. What is... Oh. Anyway, the channel's sponsored by me. All the money and everything that's used on this channel is my money. And if you enjoy this kind of boring content, all you gotta do to support it is watch. Because this shit's free. Give me some more tape. You know, I do all this shit to make it easier, and it's taking longer the longer I do this. We are modifying a backspacer to fit on my Chris Reeve Sebenza. Too wide. Yeah, I'm probably going to need it, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately, this wasn't going to be a 5-minute mod to begin with, because I knew that the backspacer wasn't going to fit. Just the last time I did it, it took like 30 minutes, not an hour and a half. And don't get me wrong, I was prepped to spend like 30 minutes doing this. I was not expecting to spend this long. I see. That adds up. Oh, that makes perfect sense right there. The front half, or the front pin section, doesn't do what I want it to, because it doesn't sit flush. So if we remove just enough of that, this should work just fine. Oh, fun. Well, my recommendation, because I think this happened last time, reach out to them. Because I can't hold on to that thing forever. Definitely fits against that pin perfectly now, but not this pin, that pin. So now, please. Pretty please. Should have streamed the last one too. It showed up on a weekend though, and I didn't want to stream. Or it showed up in the middle of the week, and I didn't want to stream in the middle of the day, in the middle of the week. It's titanium, not steel. But you'd think that this would handle just fine. Where is it that this is having issues now? Well, it sounds like there's something that you need to fix with your address. This is bullshit. I won't, don't worry. Gotta wash my hands after this though. I'm so tired of this shit. But I want it done so bad. Just for a minute. I just want a minute of time to play with my knife. Yes, this is not a fake one. You do whatever you have to do to make it work. At this point, as it's been from the end or from the beginning, something's going on your end. I'd say that looks pretty good. It's a little harder to open now, but it fits. Only this fit like that. I'm just so tired of fighting with it. It's been an hour and a half. The fake Sebenza doesn't use the same pieces. Well, this is also a fake Nkosi, not a fake Sebenza, so I have not been enjoying it for this whole time. Oh, this is going to make it smoother, though. Oh, we're almost there. Almost. It'll all be worth it. It will, I swear, it'll be worth it. Okay, you go ahead and take your 20-minute nap. But look, you got that aftermarket front scale on at the very least. I think it looks pretty good. But it's got that sandblasted finish, and honestly, it's a little more grippy. And that fit perfect, so All right, y'all have a good one then. Yes, now it's half fake, half real. Well, mostly real, partially fake. But I'm just going to call it modified because that's what it is. There's nothing fake on it, it's just modified. Oh my god, it's so close to fitting. Well, after the backspacer's in, it will be better. I'm not sure how I feel about that front scale being on there because it has the hole for the Sebenza 21 that the Sebenza 31 just doesn't have. And yep, I'm right on that. I don't tell people where to buy the fake stuff because I think that that's unethical. So fakes for me, not for thee, kind of a thing. Just trust me when I say the fake one was garbage. Genuine garbage. Everything about it. The feel, the titanium doesn't feel right. The blade steel is too soft. It's not even the steel that they claimed that it was. Like, all around, you're just buying an inferior product. Do people call it a benza because they don't know how to spell it, or is that just because they want to? Okay. I'll get that looked at. That's accepted. Ooh, cheesecake. Couldn't even bring a pumpkin pie, though. The king of pies. Yeah, I said that. What a shame. Not my decision to make. No, there is no settling for anything less than pumpkin pie. The cult of pumpkin pie supremacy. Oh, cool. I'm never holding that something for that long again, because that sucked. For a second there, I got super excited. Not gonna happen. All my most expensive knives are on the table. There's no way I'm trading whatever's in your pocket for everything on the table. Knowing my subscribers, it's going to be, oh, my pocket was empty. Haha. It is still a no. I think I have $3,000 in knives on the table, including the stuff that's in my box. Please fit. Piece of shit. Oh. Maybe. Nope. Damn. It's so close. So close. Yeah, it still hasn't changed. Palmer, what's up? How's it going? I think I'm fed up with Demco. Crappy heat treat. Not dealing with that again. Where'd you go? Yep. Cold Steel and Demco. Garbage heat treats. Nice. I don't really enjoy being in Florida, to be honest. Then again, me being from Idaho, Florida's just too hot. Because it's a humid hot. Yeah, they used to do good shit by the sounds of it. I wouldn't know because I never got into it. And by the time I started getting into knives, they had already sold out and been bought by a holding company that didn't do them anything good. Oh my god, it might just fit now. That's great, but I don't enjoy hot weather enough to be stuck there for 10 years. I see. So the problem's on the opposite side than last time. What a pain. What a pain. What a pain. What a pain. Like, I don't like hot weather to begin with. I enjoy being in the cold. Not too cold, but like cold enough. I'm just tired of spending cold steel money for a CRKT product, basically. Like, yeah, cool, CRKT's got some kind of cool products, but guess what? They're garbage still. I think we're getting close now. I would have told him. Not that the real AK-47 is a great knife either. Like, I'm sure the hype around cold steel used to be like, holy shit, you got a cold steel? No way. And now it's like, damn, you went with that? You spent how much on that? And unfortunately, with some companies nowadays, the fakes are better than the real ones. It's unfortunate when shit like that happens. If this doesn't fit right now, then we've got bigger problems. Maybe. I guess. Oh, the worst part is I know exactly where I need to be sanding, and I'm trying to, and I'm not hitting the spot. How many rolls around this do I have? Not enough. I don't have the kind of money to be doing that kind of stuff. The Minimalist series wasn't bad. The problem is they never made them in a great steel. That's not true. They made one set. I think the drop point in 154 cm. Other than that, all of them were either 5 CR or 8 CR, and they did that knife no justice whatsoever. Just a big fat disappointment. See, you say it's fine, but fine isn't good, you know? I want good, at least. The 154 cm set was like, I think it was just the drop point for $100. Yep, Gerber. I gave up on Gerber because of their Chinese side of things. I don't even want to take a look at their American side of things anymore. I've given up on them. I see. The backspacer's bent. JJ, what's up? Nice. I've just come to terms with Kershaw made. The Chinese Kershaw stuff just isn't good. And as long as you keep that in mind, you'll probably be fine with Kershaw. I see. Mm-hmm. Yep, that adds up. It is an aftermarket 21 scale, yes. So if I'm going to modify anything, it's going to be this, which means we're going to line this up again for the 40th time. The Iridium was probably one of the only good Chinese Kershaws. Now we're going to sand inside this pinhole right here. The one Kaiser that I have was good. Yeah, there lies the problem, that I'm the person that makes the reviews. Hence the YouTube channel. Well, I did clarify. The Chinese-made Kershaws suck. We're only talking Kershaw. Holy Cat, what's up? Welcome back. Oh, damn it. I'm sure some of them aren't great. I'm not going to say all of them suck, though. Two hours of sanding. Well, this is definitely going into the, a lot of the Chinese ones are Chinese steel. No, you cannot pet my cat. My cat is in the garage. Because that is where she lives. Her name is Dummy because she's dumb. And got herself locked into the highly recommend against doing that. Oh, you piece of shit. Yeah, I do. I've got more than one. I don't think I know anybody who doesn't own a gun. This is Idaho, not California. Aaron, what's up? I'm no longer sure what modification I need to do to make this fit. I don't have a Dremel. At this point, it's no longer about speed. It wasn't to begin with, but I'm cutting it close enough that if I remove too much material, this thing will never fit the way that I want it to without rattling. I have one other option because this thing is bent. Wish I would have tried that sooner. It fits. Just gotta pull it up to take it off. It only took 2 hours and 10 minutes of sanding. Way longer than the last one did. God damn. You know, let's wipe everything off real quick before... Oh yeah, no, this thing's tight now. Short of bending that up, you can't get this thing off. Go ahead and wipe everything down. Make sure that there isn't any grit left on this thing. So yeah, pro tip, if you're going to do this kind of shit. 1, don't modify the Chris Reeve factory parts. You will avoid your warranty. That is like the biggest deal that you don't want to do here. No. I don't want random people petting my cat. Like, we already had to let them do it on Halloween. Oh yeah, your cat's really nice. It let us pet it. Uh-huh. She's a bit of a dumbass. Oh boy, is that tight. It took using the screw to tighten that thing down. Because the thing wouldn't come off. Squeak. Oh, this took forever. But it fits. And the color matches. And oh, it's about fucking time. God damn. I didn't expect it to be color matched. I'll admit that. Because they claimed that it was sandblasted, but it turns out it was glass blasted. I just bought the one that matched closest to the factory color, because this is sandblasted. And they do not look the same. Oh, I love that. Now, look at them. Sandblasted, glass blasted. They definitely don't look the same. Just put that under there until I feel like I want to modify that as well. Oh, wait. Gotta put the papers in with it. I don't know why you'd steal a cat that enjoys where it's at. took forever. But I have a greater appreciation for how smooth it is now. Now, do I want to Loctite it now? Well, she hasn't run away, so... And she's free to leave whenever. Nobody's keeping her here. But she has food. She has water. She has shelter. And people to pet her. What more could you ask for? There are guns out there. They're locked up, but there are guns out there. Loctite. I don't plan on taking this apart anytime soon. Yeah, she eats strangers. She eats the people that break into our house all the time. That's why crime's down in this area. No, but I do plan on doing maintenance on it if I ever need to. So, and red Loctite doesn't quite allow that. Now I gotta let it sit. I've never tried that. Is it actually helpful? Because I've got a couple knives that continuously back out. Genuinely asking, because I'm so tired of this shit. Oh, I meant the the Gorilla Glue idea. Gonzo, do you like Microtech? Yeah, permanent, but you can use heat to break it, I think. But I don't want to use enough heat to discolor the titanium. Interesting. Do you like push-button autos? I like my cat too. She's a bit of an idiot though. It is 5:18. Interesting. Well, if this doesn't work out very well, I might try that, but I really don't want to. Just the tiniest of drops. Yes. I have a chance if things go well. I don't know if it's real or not, but it's a 2001 LUDT, or at least that's what I think it is, with Damascus blade. Early model. I already said it's an LUDT. Well, purple is supposed to be softer than blue. I'll see what I can do. It's only a picture of it closed. That's the biggest problem. And I can barely see any of the blade, but by the looks of it, it looks like a Damascus blade. All I saw was there were a couple of those things selling for like 600 to 900 bucks. So depending on condition, hopefully it's in good condition because there's no pictures of it open. I'd like to get like 7 or 8 out of it. The problem is it doesn't come with a box. Ha, what? You know, just for shits and giggles, why not? See if this will fit. Yeah, don't think that that's... Oh. Maybe. Yeah, I know. It's still a rare ass knife though. I'll try it out. So then there's the question, do I want to risk the money on that? Like, with there being a very slight chance of it being fake, or I don't think I've ever seen a fake one of those models though. Not sure how I feel about that. I still don't like lanyards. Again, there's only like one picture. The question is, should I take a chance at a fake? And there's no pictures of it open. That's the biggest problem, is there's no pictures of it open. Yeah, I'd rather not drop that kind of money for a fake though. So I'll send you the picture that I can get of it. And we'll see. I'm not even sure if I can afford to get it. Like, the auction might go higher than I want to spend. I've taken the risk before and it's paid off, but again, I don't think I've ever seen a fake one of that model. So yeah, I got the backspacer on, Aiden. And it's color matched. Now I just gotta wait a while. How long do I have to wait for that shit to dry? Oh, fuck. That means that I have to wait a full... Oh, you son of a bitch. Well, I might as well pull the other one out so we can take a look at that one too. The newer model. I'm gonna go wash my hands before I start playing with a white box. You know, I might just spend the actual money on real Loctite one of these days. Instead of Threadlock from Harbor Freight. Much better. No, I was just washing my hands over at the sink. All good. Name brands are for suckers. I guess you're a sucker considering all the shit that you got. Oh, sorry, you only have 2 knives. I forgot. Yeah, well, both of his knives are like $500.
Oh, I have 5 of those.
now we can put that away. You got the Temu special when it comes to the Dixon or whatever? But yeah, I'll show you guys both backspacers now. Oh, I'm so glad that thing showed up today. Latest it was going to show up was the 2nd, and I was not looking forward to waiting that long. Now, because on both of them, the backspacer is slightly thicker than the original backspacer, they're smoother. So, takes a lot less effort to open them. And actually, the backspacer on this one fixed the well, for the most part, it fixed the non-centering issue. I sold just about everything else to afford them. That's why. I don't have a whole lot of other knives anymore. I mean, I do, but none of them are from companies that I want to show off.
I want to talk about non-centering. You're gonna show them. It's missing both washers.
It's missing.
It's
missing both washers.
It's either one washer or both. I think
It's missing both.
Yeah.
A Frost Cutlery Sunnytron exclusive.
That was my first ever knife, everyone. And I'm keeping it.
What a pile.
It's not actually that. The tip is broke off, I'm pretty sure.
That's not that bad.
Or it's just round instead of sharp.
Aiden says, "Sup, KO sister."
Hi.
I do need to get a double stud Sebenza. You're not wrong. But an extra $30 for another side is insane. Let me see if parts will fit for that.
I was about to say, is there any way we can like tighten it and maybe...
No, tightening it won't do anything. I've got spare washers from other stuff though.
So here's what happened. So one of the washers, so I was just messing around with it, flicking it open and everything. We're not flicking, but like opening it and stuff while I was on my desk. This was like 3 years ago. And then it decided that the whole blade wanted to come off because everything was loose, and so literally everything came apart. The washers, or one of the washers, was gone through, I don't know where it went. I think I found it a couple years later, but I didn't know that's what it was, and so I just threw it away.
Yeah.
And
you wonder why I don't throw shit away.
But, yeah, so...
Oh, I don't know what this is to, but just in case, I'll keep it, and I'm sure I'll find out what it's used for eventually.
Yeah, I just don't do that. I've started getting in the mindset of if I don't need it, I don't need to have it.
If I don't need it, I don't keep it, so I throw it away. Yeah. No.
What is that thing?
It's calipers used for measuring.
Fancy. That looks like twilight lighting outside.
So I'm going to see if a Kershaw Leak set of washers will fit in here.
Are they white and super tiny?
No.
They're not white?
No.
Mine were white.
Yeah, they're Teflon.
I thought mine were like...
Cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this going to make the overall value of the knife go up?
No.
Oh, okay. How much
It'll just make it so that it works.
How much do you think I could sell it for?
$5 max.
Ooh. Were you the one that gave it to me?
Yes.
I think you were. you said you're gonna do a short stream, and then you've been here since like what, like 1 or
Well,
2?
I didn't expect it to take that damn long to make that shit fit. I am not happy about that.
Did you like just finish?
It took me 2 hours and 15 minutes to make it fit.
It's been longer than 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Hence why I'm not very happy about it.
But why are you still streaming? You said you were gonna do a short one.
Because I'm still streaming. It's every time I say, "Oh, this is going to be a short stream," it never ends up being a short stream anyway. So
Yeah.
why change that now? Right?
Yeah.
That might work. See, this is why I keep spare parts. Because for some reason, Kershaw leak parts fit almost everything.
Will it fit? Will it fit? Will it fit? Does it not fit? Or does it?
Kinda.
Mine were super loose. Like they
Well,
didn't
that might just work really well.
They didn't really fit. Is that a backspacer?
I had a 30-minute stream 2 days ago
Yeah.
because I gave up on streaming. And yes, that's a backspacer. Fucking hell.
I like how it clips, like you can put it on your keys. I don't think you should, but
You can.
you know that warlock knife that Dad has, or that he gave to me?
No.
Well, it's a warlock guitar, and then the neck of the guitar, like there's a super tiny knife inside.
Cool.
And I think I'm gonna put that on my keys. I don't think it's gonna be able to do anything if I get in trouble or something, but it's better than nothing. Gosh, this 5 o'clock traffic sucks.
You think?
Yeah, I do think.
Not very often.
I didn't go driving with you at all this weekend, and we forgot to go to Cracker Barrel.
I didn't know we were supposed to go back.
Yeah, we were gonna buy me a shirt. You know the like GT something, 350 or something, that Mustang shirt that Dad got. I thought I put one for me in the pile, but I didn't.
I see.
I kept telling Mom, "Oh yeah, I'll talk to Brother about it. Oh yeah, I'll talk to Brother about it," and I never did.
Of course not, because why would you do that?
Yeah. Well, I was reading pretty much the whole weekend.
Uh-huh.
Which I got through. I got through 2 books, but then I got through. I'm 130 pages through one book, and that book's 615 pages. I really shouldn't have started that one, but I need it for the reading challenge thing. And
See, guys, she is a nerd.
Okay. It's for, okay, guys, I get to win a free sweatshirt if I read 30 books from October 1st to April 1st. And I'm 24 books in. Or, sorry, no, I'm 6 books in, but I need 24 left. I shouldn't have said it that way. But I only have 24 books I need to read left, which means I need to read one every 5 days or so. And
oh god, that is tight. Damn it. We're trying to make this thing fit. How much time do we have?
I want to say 7 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe less.
Time to take it apart again.
We might have to end early.
Oh, we're ending the stream soon.
Yeah, I know.
one of those washers was too big. So we'll swap it out for what was supposed to be
So was there any washer?
a thrust washer. No, you threw them both away.
Oh, is that cool? Look at me go.
Where'd my other parts go?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for another bag of parts.
There's two. There's 3 bags.
I know there's a specific bag that has specific parts
There
in
was
it.
a bag that you.
There we go.
Okay.
The bag I already checked.
Yay.
Chapter books or just small ones? Does it clarify?
It's any books that's over 100 pages. Oh my gosh. And it has to be within my age range, so you can't read something that's like for a kindergartner, and you also can't read. Well, also, what? Oh, that was close. But also, who's gonna like what?
Who's gonna verify?
Yeah. Well, it's my librarian, which I don't really know her that well, but.
That is way thinner. That might work.
But yeah, so it needs to be something like within your age range, and it can't be like super high above, and it can't be something super below.
The fact that it can't be above your age range is dumb.
It can be, but it can't be super high up because I don't know. Like if you're reading something about
Excuses.
what's a career that's like super complex that has like a really big giant name.
Probably neurosurgery.
Yeah, if you're reading something about like psychology and
I said neurosurgery. There's a difference.
I know, but I was trying to think of a more complicated word and I couldn't. So, whatever. If you're if you're reading about something that's super super complex and something you're not gonna grasp super easily, then you probably shouldn't do
Who
that.
cares if you grasp? Firmly grasp it.
They're gonna clock you. They're gonna clock you.
It's better. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better.
Well, thank you.
It won't flick anymore.
I couldn't flick it before.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Look at how not centered it is.
Yep. Here, let me show them. The masterpiece that I've...
That's a centered...
Oh, the blade's bent.
Oh.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh. Yeah, it's just weird.
Well, that's the part, or that's what happens when you use aftermarket parts.
Mm.
You throw it away.
Oh, my knife? No, I'm keeping it.
I'd throw it away.
Well, no, because you said I have potential to sell it for $5, so...
Then go sell it.
I don't... Well, what am I going to sell it on? Facebook Marketplace? I ain't
We'll go
going out in the middle of nowhere.
You and I will go to the pawn shop.
I don't know.
And we'll sell it.
I don't really like pawn shops.
Well, I get that, but do you want the money for it or not?
I do, but it's from you. Shouldn't I keep it? You know? Like, what if you suddenly die in the next 5 minutes and I have nothing to keep from you? I can just keep your whole collection. How about that?
You realize I have a will, right?
You have a will?
Yes.
What?
For when something shitty happens? Yes.
But Mom and Dad don't.
You get a decent chunk of stuff.
What?
Don't worry about it.
No, but I mean like something sentimental. This...
You get a decent chunk of the collection. Don't worry about it.
That's not what I'm worried about. Oh, okay. I finally opened it with one hand. Do you like how it has labeled China on it?
No.
You like how
I
that
don't.
label's just sitting right there?
All right. How much time do we have?
Probably like 3 minutes.
Okay. Well, I got everything fixed to the best of my ability anyway.
Yes.
Get everything put away and then go ahead and end the stream after that. Tell you what, it is kind of nice being able to do this earlier.
Yeah, because then you get to go to sleep at whatever time you want without having to
Yeah,
have something.
probably still going to be around 5. Oh yeah, I can't carry the new Sabenza.
Why?
Because I have to wait for the Loctite to dry. Fucking bullshit. Well, time to wrap up the old one and then... Oh, beautiful. I love how I've memorized that. It all just works out. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and end the stream there. Turns out that Skiff will make custom washers, but won't make them for this because they're too thin. They don't do anything that's below 1 millimeter thick, and I need 0.5 millimeters. So I need to go somewhere else for these. Other than that, nothing interesting is happening lately. So hopefully you guys have a great rest of your night, day, morning, whatever it is. And we'll see you in the next one.